Now that we have reviewed the various ways that cooperatives can use ongoing operations as a source of equity capital, let's review the methods for redeeming the equity that members build in the cooperative. Again, it is important to remember that co-ops are organized to benefit members, not to maximize profits, so returns on investments are limited, and the co-op should be financed by the people who use it. Because the people who use the co-op can and will change over time, the burden of financing the co-op's operations should also change over time, along with those membership. As discussed in previous presentations, co-ops can raise capital to start or operate the business from direct investment, debt, or other sources. Operating co-ops can also use retained margins or per unit retains as methods for building capital in the co-op, both of which can be credited to members as additional investment or as possibility, redeeming that members belongs in our co-op and to ensure the business is owned by the members has potential to create a relationship for co-ops. There are various systematic methods for redeeming the equity in a co-op that can be used individually or in combination. Most cooperatives use a combination of systems. We will review 3 of those methods in this presentation, beginning with the revolving fund plan. Based on a 2008 study by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, this plan was used by co-ops in the United States. We can see here the equity that each patron is allocated and the years it is allocated. For instance, patron A, here, was allocated $1,235 in equity in year 1. At the bottom, here, we see the total equity. Another system of equity redemption is the base capital plan. In a base capital plan, the co-op directors decide the total amount of equity that the cooperative requires. Each member patron is required to contribute equity to that total in proportion to their patronage of the co-op during a set base period. The co-op redemption As before, we can see here the equity that each patron is allocated and the years it is allocated. Patron A was allocated $1,235 in equity in year 1, which can be seen here. The final system of equity redemption we will review is the special plan. Under this system, a specific event or set of specific events determined by the co-op board of directors triggers the redemption of a member's equity in the co-op. For instance, redemption may be prompted by a member's retirement from farming or their death. The equity can either be